Good afternoon. Let's get the gigs on so I can see you all. How's everyone? We all alright? Share, share, share. Monday, it's freezing. Who's got the heating cranked up? Who's got the heating red hot? Me. 22 degrees. Thank you. 22 degrees. My house. Coffee at the ready. We've got Marilyn, Julie, Phil, Rosamond, Denise, Rolf. Rolf, your order unfortunately didn't go Friday. Becky tried her best to get to it. It'll hopefully go this week. So just so you know, so you're not like sat at home waiting for your mail thinking, well, if she sent it Friday, it could be here Monday. Just to let you know, it'll go this week, darling. Rosamond, Marilyn. It's cold and windy in New York. Benzine 24. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Brenda, Chrissy, Mary, Kathy Acevedo, Minnesota. Woohoo! Sue, Marilyn, Jan, Michaela. Is everyone all right though? Is everyone okay? And over on TikTok, we've got Cheryl Ann, we've got Tracy, we've got Sarah, we've got Tamra, Journal and something. Hi guys, I hope you're all well. So we are live on all platforms. TikTok Shop is TikTok Shop. I try and attach the products in TikTok Shop. And as always, there's some incredible savings on there from TikTok Shop. I've attached the things to the show. TikTok has not collected yet. So if you do place any orders, they will go today. We had a ton of orders over the weekend on that platform. So awesome, right? So check out that. We have a massive shop with 122 lines in there. Check that out. And if you can share and invite your crafty friends over on there. We're going to do some painting today. Painting! Oh, you're all like, oh, she's painting again. Oh, panic over, she's painting again. So we're going to do some painting today, but different type of painting, okay? So today is Mighty Monday, which means we try and do either a technique, something creative, something that we wouldn't normally be able to demonstrate in a live show, because it would be about, could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it could be half an hour, it could be an hour. It depends on what we're doing, right? So before I get into the demo today though, it's not really a question and answer session today, because we normally do Monday Night Live Craft and Chat on a Monday at 6 PM, right? However, tonight we are officially launching our app, as you all know. So you need to make sure you come along, because we've got new goodies, giveaways, the lot. Tonight at 6 o'clock. Tonight at 6 o'clock. Caroline is, we've got Jess, we've got Tracy, we've got Clara Ferraria. What a great name. It's morning here in New York. It was crazy windy last night. Lovely to be here, she says. Oh, wonderful to have your company, guys. So, oh, let's have a drink of our coffee. Now, we're going to do exciting for 6 PM. Woohoo! Some goodies you've all been waiting for. So, today, all you're going to need is water and a brush. And some stamps if you want to do stamping. And a brush I might clean now, actually. I thought they were mucky. Look at that. Oh, I've muckied my water already. I'm a right scruffy pup. Clean that off. So, water, some brushes, some tissue. Now, we spend our lives trying to get the blend, don't we? Trying to get the blend in our painting and our watercolouring. Let me just move my iPad off the back here too. But today, we're gonna paint in blocks. And you're probably thinking, oh gosh, what are you on about? It's just a different way to paint, okay? That's it. It's not complicated. We're just going to try something new today. And as always, I'm the guinea pig. If it looks horrible, we move on, right? Let me just close my iPad here. So, we need... Right, I'm going to use some of my watercolour card. This is on TikTok Shop at a deal. It's also on the website. I like the watercolour card because I get better results. You can use normal cardstock if you don't have it though. So let's get a piece of this. And then what we're going to do is so I've got a couple of different stamps here. So I'll just show you. I've got a couple of different stamps here. I've got Just Passing By, Parisian Street and Escape the Ordinary. So we're going to colour one of these, and I think I'm going to go with this large one here, and we're going to colour it in blocks to give ourselves a real like as if we are artists. Encourage viewers to share your show and invite your friends. If you can do that over on TikTok, that would be awesome. So we're going Can you hear me, guys? Can you see me? I don't know what I've done. I've lost you all, I think. Oh my gosh. I think they can still see me and hear me on. Come in, it's all right. But when I went to chat 3 to do the website, it all just went black. So I don't know if it don't like number. We've spoke about this before. I don't think it likes the. I don't know. So, but it's frozen here. Can you see?
Just go to MP1.
This one.
The slate. Go to your slate.
Right, just 1 second, guys. Just bear with me. Still. There we go. I'll take that. Just bear with me just 1 second while we just sort out both screens, guys. I won't be a second. Right, okay, so I think we're back, guys. That's not a problem on your part, it's a problem on our part, and I think we know what we're doing there, what we shouldn't be doing. So let's have a look. Are we ready to crack on? Yay, you're back, says perfect. Right, okay. So I'm sorry I have just thrown you all off on TikTok there. We're back. Share the love of craft as always, and we're going to do some painting today, guys, and we're going to use some stamps. Tim to the rescue, as always, Michaela. Honestly, it always goes wrong when Tim's not around as well. So if you are watching on TikTok, brilliant. I've attached all the products to TikTok shop. There's some great savings on there. And if you can share TikTok and if you can spam the hearts, this gives me growth as well. That would be wonderful. So over on here, over on our other platform, Julie, Barbara, Denise, Kat, there's loads of you on, and I know you like your Mighty Mondays, you like to do something different. I'd be interested to see how many of you actually do the technique I'm going to do. So we're going to do some painting in blocks, like block colouring. Blended a little bit, but blocky to give you that real artistic sort of feel on your cards. Just make sure it's on silent, because this is the next thing that'll go off. And my dad always rings in the middle of a show, as you all know. He's getting quite good at that. I'm sorry. All I get is, I'm sorry, Cocker. I'm sorry, Cocker. I didn't realise. Bless him. I'm always live, though, so he can never really get hold of me. So, I'm going to use the three, let's just make sure, there we go. So these three, they're all linked everywhere. So if you're wanting to do this tutorial and you like the product, they're in TikTok shop, they're on our platform, just go and have a look when you please. So I'm going to go with this one, the big sort of like backgroundy one, and I'm going to paint in blocks, she says. Listen, I have no clue how this is going to turn out, but Mighty Mondays are a great way to experience things, aren't they? And try new things. If it goes a mess, we'll just move on. So, oh, Tim's left his notes there. I'll put that there. He'll come back for that in a second. I'm sure he's doing something important. So, watercolour card. This is linked everywhere as well. So, let's just grab our Eureka here. Now, like I say, this is just a different way to utilise your stash. And we do spend our lives trying to get the ultimate blend with our painting and making it all awesome, right? So today we're going to change it up a little bit and try something new. So you're going to need either some watercolours, some ink pads, a brush, some water, some tissue. And then, I mean, you do not have to have our stamps to do this. If you have a stamp that would work, that would be awesome also. So I'm going to take the watercolour card. Oh, my shop hasn't been turned on. Let's just double check that here, because I bet because we went off air and then I went back on air, it's thrown me off. So just give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. I'll link the products again. It'll just take me a moment. Add products. Thanks for your patience, guys. Like I say, TikTok is brand new, brand new. Well, I say brand new, we've been on a month now, and we're still learning with it all. And some of you are brand new to my brand as well, which is awesome. So, right, I'm just linking all of the Marla sort of scene stamps on there that we've loaded, and then you can actually pick those up. So, just load the ones that are important. There we go. So check it out now, but please do know when we go off air, you can check out TikTok shop. There's over 122 lines on there as well. So if that's the way you want to shop. There we go. So check that out, see if that's helped.
So just letting you know, I'm getting 2 lots of your audio on TikTok. Right. I'm getting your audio twice on TikTok. So have you gone live on your iPad?
No.
It's not coming to your
I've
iPad.
turned that off now, so you might not get it now. So let's just get the paint. If it's a problem, I'll just end TikTok for now and we'll just do our regular class. So, watercolour card, let's stamp this stamp. Now the watercolour card's textured one side and not on the other. So, I'm going to go with texture so I can get that real artistic feel. You need a black ink pad. Teething problems experienced by everyone. Yeah, you know, we won't be where we are today without all of those teething problems, right? So we're okay with it. So get this big stamp and let's show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to just pop it on here. Now because I'm stamping onto texture, I might have to stamp it a few times. So it's still... Is it still doing it, Tim? Didn't sound like it there.
2 lots of audio. Just give me a second. You stay where you are.
It didn't sound like it there. Anyway, so whilst Tim's sorting that out, I'm going to grab my black ink pad. So get your black ink pad, one that you can stamp with, that's waterproof. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to pick up this stamp. Try and hold it in place there. probably better if we do it on smooth actually, because this is quite textured and I'm going to have to stamp and stamp and stamp. So let's go smooth, pop this down. And then I'm just going to ink up the stamp. I'll just pull it into shot there for you. So we'll get a nice crisp stamp design. Sound okay on YouTube? Yeah, perfect. So stamp, stamp, stamp. Oop. Don't stamp onto your magnet though. So stamp it down. Try and get all of that incredible detail. Ooh, now isn't that just blooming gorgeous? So let's ink it back up again. Try and get a nice crisp. As nice as it is, I do it twice anyway, you know what I'm like. Let's put you up here so you can see me. Sorted. Brilliant, Abby. Thank you. Look at that. Looks like a piece of art already, doesn't it? I just love the big eye mile scenes. So if you like this one's called Escape the Ordinary. So let's take this out of here now. Remember, we're going for a different look today, guys. I have a vision. Not sure what it's going to turn out like, but we have a vision somewhere. It's sorted, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Tim. Right, so let's get some ink pads. Now, if you are a watercolour artist already and you've got inks and things like that, that's blooming brilliant. But we as crafters have a whole bunch of ink pads, right? We have all different colours. So grab the ink pads out the stash. I've got that one. I've got teal. I've got my little teal one, so that'll be fine. So your little ink pads from whatever brand you love. What other colours should we use? Maybe use that one. Got our green. I'm literally going for the art look today. We're artists today. If you were an artist, what would you call yourself? You can't call yourself your name. What would you call yourself? Like TDA, Toni Darroch artist, or what would you call yourselves if you were artists? Because some people have hidden code names, don't they? So what would you call yourself? Encourage viewers to watch. Yes, I know we're live, so thank you so much. Yeah, so what would you call yourselves? Let's have a look. Brenda's loving a new bungalow. Will be great in a few months. Right, so we're going blocky. Not that I'm panicking her out now. We've had a few. The crazy colourer. YouTube frozen. Just give it a second while. Okay, on Facebook, not on YouTube. I'll just give it a second because I think it will come good. It's back on air. I'm on. So she's back. Michaela, brilliant. I'll just give it a second. Sorry about this, guys. Back now, brilliant. Okay, so we're just gonna leave TikTok side of it because it's causing problems. Well, we think it's that, we're not sure, but anyway, we're gonna carry on with our demo regardless. Welcome back. So we stamped the design in the black ink. Okay, so we're gonna colour in block. So I'm gonna pick an area And then I'm just going to colour like in lines. So when I say block, I'm going to do a line of colour, and then it's going to be a different line of colour and a line of colour. And it's sort of like going to be very artistic. Back now. Okay, so let's just go for it. So let's mix up some pink. So I'm going to go straight down here in the pink. Okay, so I'm going to pick some areas first. So down here. And then over here. Can you see that there? Just push these up a little bit so you can see. There we go. And then down. I'm not particularly bothered what it is I'm colouring. It's the sort of idea around it. So you see, so I'm not colouring. So blocks. Chrissy says she's not sure the internet likes Mighty Mondays. I'm not sure either. So I'm just turning my artwork to the side here. So we're going blocks like so, just lines, just sporadic lines. So let's get let's get a ton of pink on. We've got lots of colours on my palette here, so, and I always say, don't I, stick with the process. Stick with the plan. Let's do the path in some pink, but I'm not going to do it all the way up, just bit of the car. Where else? Bit of the building here. Let's do this bit of building here. So I'm not sticking to colouring the whole block in pink. I'm gonna just do parts of, like so, like that. Can you see? We're going to be artists today. I have no clue what this is going to look like, but we're going for it. So let's do this man's jacket. Just one side of his jacket though. Let's do a bit of this canopy, just a little bit of it. Whatever this is, we'll do a bit in there. So we've done a bit of pink, now let's move on. Let's do some teal. So now we'll do some teal blocks. So you can see I'm not colouring the whole block, just parts of, okay? Let's colour the rest of this block in. Side of building maybe. You're all thinking, oh aye. You have to stick with the process, remember? have to say I'm liking it already, but let's see where it's going. I have the vision. Just need to stick with the vision. Let's get some purple. So let's finish our car. Let's do half this man's jacket. So who's excited for tonight then? I'm going to have lots of giveaways for you all as well. Mary says watercolour's her favourite, and I know she's already loving this technique. It is actually quite cool. It's very therapeutic, I know that. Right, just keep changing out your colours. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got about 6 colours here, 2 of which are similar. So just keep changing out your colour. Rolf says, I'll try this. If it ends up too bright, I'll put a white ink pad over it. Well, listen, that is blooming brilliant. I'm trying to be an artist today. I'm not sure if it's working yet. I like the look so far, but we'll see. Need to enjoy the process, I think, more than anything. So I'm going to go up here a little bit and up here with the orange. Start to fill in some of the gaps now. Make sure you have the confidence to go in with the colour, because that pink is now like blended in. Well, it's not blended in, but there's not much difference between that pink and that orange. So now I'm adding some more orange, just because we're going for the block, remember. So to make it sort of like stand out a little bit, you are going to have the courage to get the colour on, so you get the block effect. We're not trying to blend, remember. See now as I'm going in a little bit more. There we go, it's starting to pop a little bit better now. So let's get some orange down his side here. See how it's coming together, quite cool, right? So what colour have we not used? Let's try a bit of, I don't think yellow's got to stand out very well. Shall we get a bit of green on? Yep, that's looking good. I'm happy with that. So let's get a bit of green down this. I'm not choosing colours that go well together, but I'm being very mindful that obviously if you mix an orange and a green, you're going to get a bit of a browny colour. So just try and be mindful of the colour mix. I mean, it doesn't matter if they connect because it is blocky, but just do bear in mind that putting two colours together that don't work, you might end up with a muddy mess. However, though, this is drying quite fast, so I'm not ending up with a muddy mess at all. It looks like a poster, doesn't it? Oh. What do we think? Is it a technique you'll try? I was thinking about this. Honestly, I was thinking about this driving to work this morning because Tom's on holidays. I was thinking about this. I thought, you know, Imel's got some fantastic stamps for this sort of look. And we did this a long time ago. And I mean, it's got to be when Tom were a tot, I think. A little toddler. And it just came to me. I was like, oh, I'm going to do some block painting. We called it block painting back then. I don't know what actually the official term for it. But I really feel like it makes you look like a bit of an artist rather than trying to get the blend and the bleeds, you know. This is just an alternative way to make your stamps just look a little bit different, guys, than, you know, what you would normally do, I guess. So let's get another colour. Let's try. So I'm going to go get a bit of heather on here as well. See what this looks like. It's great for mindfulness, if nothing else. So a bit of heather. Let's try this. Maybe a bit darker. And then slowly all of the image starts to quickly come together when you've just picked random parts to pull together. Well, I have to say I'm liking this. So because we're working in lines, I'm keeping the lines up. You see how they've gone up, like the building's gone up. If you do it this way, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but that's the way I want mine to look, so. I think the path needs to stay clear. Tie that side together a little bit more, keep your hand out the paint. Looks great, don't look bad at all, does it? I'm desperate to mix this, but that goes against everything that I'm trying to do for this particular one, so stay away, Toni, stay away, step away. So, where else have we got colour? I've got this other teal here, so Looks good just to have that white patch there actually, but I'm not going to leave it. I'll add a purple or something in there in a second. So if there's a block, do half like one colour and then the other half in the other, and then you'll get. Hopefully I'm back. Back again. Having massive problems today, guys. Hope it's not going to be like this tonight. So basically I'm just absolutely just colour drenching any spaces where we need to add a bit of colour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take some of the colour and I'm going to add some splats. Just a few. You don't have to do this stage at all. And then we'll dry it off. I'm scared to press any buttons in case I lose you all again. Get rid of that ink. And let's just dry this off. I'm just going to dry it off lightly, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rattle it with some water as well, just to make it look like a little bit more random, because I'm going for artwork today. I'm not going for a pretty picture. I'm going for something that you would potentially find in a store, or so I've just rattled it there with some water. Grab some tissue. Give it a second, and then we'll try and mop up that water off the design. So just let it and then we'll dry it, and hopefully those white spots will come to the front a little bit more. You see the white spots coming here? Just keeping an eye on my on air button. Keep losing you all. And then we would cut it down just a little bit. then when you get the piece of black, like so, look how different it looks when you actually paint in a different manner. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that just awesome? So if you had the confidence to try this technique in like a grayscale, so if you've got a black ink pad that you can add water to and make it really dark or light by adding water, a grayscale would look awesome, or a brown like a sepia tone, that would look awesome. I'm not going to do anything else with it, guys, because I'm tempting fate. I'm pushing my luck. So there we go. So if you've got any of the big eye mouth stamps, dig them out and do some block painting. That's what I'm calling it, probably. Sorry, I hope you have got sound. Block painting, I don't know if that's a technical term, if there's such a thing. We'll call it block painting, right? Because I think it looks nice. So there we go. I'm going to love you and leave you, guys. I'm tempting fate. Hopefully tonight's going to not be the same. I would have never thought to do that. Yeah, something a little bit different, hey? It's good to try different things. That's why Mighty Mondays are awesome. And I know a lot of you asked me to do painting, so it's time to introduce some different ways to paint rather than the traditional blend like this and add the water and drag it out, etc, etc. So it's nice to do it in a different way. So if you like any of the products, they're all linked. And if you want to get the Escape to the Ordinary, that's on there as well, so get that one if you want to actually replicate this one. But equally, you might have something in your stash that's going to work. So I'm leaving it there. I'm going to love you all and leave you. Don't forget, if you can, share tonight's show. I'll pop a link on later with the banner. If you can share it for me, that would be awesome. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, we're going to do a live show with brand new product giveaways. I've got the wheel. We'll do the spinny wheel too. And we'll just have some fun with that one. So I will see you all tonight at 6 o'clock. Take care, guys. Bye.